The median American home sold for just under $399,000 this spring. Ask the owner what they pocketed. Most guess wrong. Not wrong by a little, wrong by tens of thousands of dollars. And in this market, that guess can wreck a move. Right now, America has almost 50% more sellers than buyers, and the typical home takes 49 days to go under contract. This February, a record 1 in 3 sellers cut their asking price. The average cut, $41,000. Those sellers lost that money early by starting with the wrong number. So let's walk every closing check, biggest to smallest, to a real bottom line. And here's the twist. The biggest check usually isn't the one sellers argue about. We'll get there. Start with the cost everyone argues about, the real estate commission. You've probably heard 6%. You've probably heard it's changed. In 2024, a legal settlement changed the rules, yet the national average commission this year is about 5.7%, effectively unchanged. What changed is the mechanics. Your listing agreement covers one side. What you offer the buyer's agent, if anything, is negotiated in the purchase contract. That word matters, negotiable. There is no set rate, and there never legally was. Every percentage point on $400,000 is $4,000. On the median home, 5.7% is roughly $22,700. For most sellers, the single largest cost of the sale. But remember that twist from the beginning? For most sellers, commission still is not the biggest check written at closing. This is. The biggest check is usually your mortgage payoff. Everything you still owe, plus interest through the exact day of closing. It doesn't feel like a cost, but it comes out first, and it usually beats your statement balance, since interest accrues until closing day. In a flat market, that math turns dangerous. Over 1 million American homes are now worth less than what their owners owe on them. Request a payoff quote from your lender before you list. It's free, takes minutes, and it anchors your whole math. With commission and payoff set, the rest is a stack of smaller checks. And this is where your state changes everything. First, transfer taxes. When ownership changes, most states take a slice of the price. The slice varies wildly. Texas charges no state transfer tax at all. Washington state can take well over 1%. Same sale price, thousands of dollars apart. Then title insurance. In many states, custom says the seller buys the buyer's owner's policy, and who pays flips by state, sometimes by county. Escrow or attorney fees come next. Some states close with escrow companies, others require attorneys. Either way, both sides typically pay their own share. Add the small stack. Recording fees, prorated property taxes, homeowners association payoffs, and budget for buyers requesting concessions toward their closing costs. Together, seller costs beyond commission typically run 1 to 3%. On $400,000, that's $4,000 to $12,000 set by your state. A national average can't answer your question, so let's sell one specific $400,000 house and write every check in order. Our seller lists at $400,000 and owes $210,000 on the mortgage. Watch where the money goes. Commission first. At the national average of 5.7%, the brokerages take $22,800. Seller closing costs next. Call it 2% for this state. Transfer tax, title policy, escrow, and recording. $8,000. That's $30,800 in costs before the bank sees a penny. Then the payoff. $210,000 to the lender. What's left lands with the seller. $159,200. That's the walkaway number, the real one. Notice what it isn't. It isn't $400,000. It isn't even price minus mortgage. Guessing that way overshoots by about $31,000. After February's average $41,000 cut, the walkaway falls to about $121,000, nearly all of it from your pocket, not the fees. In a market with half again more sellers than buyers, overpriced homes get skipped without a showing, and sitting reads as something's wrong. Know your payoff, know your state's costs, run your bottom line at 3 prices: realistic, hopeful, and worst case before you list. Do that, and the big cut never happens to you. Sellers who know their number decide from strength. Sellers who guess find out at closing. If this helped, tap like and subscribe for more plain English breakdowns of home seller money questions. See your exact number free at myhomesellernet.com. Tailored to your state's costs, no sign up, no personal information. One last thing. This is education, not financial or legal advice. Rules differ by state, so talk to a real estate professional or attorney in your state.